Kevin. I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost, this team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Now here's Allen. Scoreless thus far. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Beal, the pass to Booker. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Lakers leading by 6. Passes it to Davis. Pass to Hachimura. Nurkic against Davis. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Davis definitely wants to be better from here. He knows that he can improve on his percentage from the line.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside, KD. He kicks to Allen. There's the drive. He dishes it to Booker. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Denver. Bounce pass, Russell. Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Reeves has got 8 points.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Now here's Booker. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And Davis sends it back. Vanderbilt the pass to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it. But he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most season.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And both free throws good for Davis. Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big 3. Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is second to none. On paper, they are as talented as anyone.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
James against Allen. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And the Suns call time here. The 2022-23 season, a remarkable year in the remarkable career of LeBron James.
Yes, Kev, he became the all-time leading scorer. It was a moment in league history that we all got to share in, and I was in the building. Nothing speaks to the longevity of James's reign like that record.
Allen for 3, and they recover it. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Now Russell. He has 5. LeBron James on the wing. And they double up James. Here's Reeves. And another three for the Lakers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses. You just got to love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And the rejection by LeBron.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
And the Lakers making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in, and the Suns here with a different look. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Cole comes in for Kevin Durant. O'Neal's checked in for Allen. And Gordon's subbed in for Beal.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Reddish in for Austin Reeves.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Reddish. James looking it over. Fires, high post. Bank shot, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Bull, good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Outside, James. To the inside, and stolen by Bull. Here's Gordon, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Prince penetrating.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Back to Gordon. There's the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 14. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Oh, trying for it. Misses off the right iron.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the sixth youngest player to hit 12,000 career points. And trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for LeBron. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. A 12-point game. Pass to Eubanks. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Kicks it out to Prince. Knocks down the 3-ball. Prince has got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dinwiddie outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Jumps up, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 13. There's the pass to Eubanks. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Here's Bull. O'Neal trying to break free. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Davis. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
It remains Los Angeles ball.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Booker against Dinwiddie.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. O'Neal against Prince. O'Neal misses.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Pass to Hachimura. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And James subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A nice shot by Booker.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Los Angeles leading by 13. James with it. From deep, Prince. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Suns trail by 14. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And here is James after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal.
It's another dime from LeBron. And this man, every time he drops a dime, I feel like he moves up the leaderboard.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. It's a 13-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Now here's Gordon. Passes to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic over James. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from LeBron.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Russell kicks to Reddish. No good from outside. It's stolen by Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stunt.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Austin Reed. Beal finds Allen in the corner. It's Gordon. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Over to the wing. Pass to James. And here is Hachimura. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Right side, Beal.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
LeBron, no good. Suns trail by 12. Allen passes to Beal. Shoots over James, and it's off the back rim, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
On the wing, James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Suns call time here. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flop-up, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment, assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and watch to see that.
Beal against Russell. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Beal.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Now here's LeBron. He kicks it to Russell. Back to LeBron. Shoots over KD. And the shot is long.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Here's Allen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Rui Hachimura picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Russell. Lakers passing it around. Outside, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And Richard, when you played with LeBron in 2017, did you think he'd still be elite all these years later?
That man has had a 2-decade-long prime, Greg. I had no idea how much longer this guy's going to be able to do it. But with LeBron, it's just different. His longevity is special.
And James drills them both. Lots of excitement around the Suns. A big reason, Richard, their new owner.
Yeah, taking over in 2023. This new owner played college basketball, winning a national title, and has a great mind for the game, and already has made big changes in the organization.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Dinwiddie is checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Wood. An unfortunate struggle for this Lakers team has been injuries, Richard.
Staying healthy is the key to any team's success. But the past few seasons, the Lakers have had some really big hits. Luck just wasn't on their side in that regard.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
Here's Beal. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. The pass to Gordon. He takes it in. It's picked off. Wood kicks to James. Up top, Russell. He's guarded by Nurkic. Russell, no luck. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. Down by 15. Durant finds Beal. Here's Nurkic. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Pass to Hachimura. A shot. That one wide left. Suns trail by 13. Dinwiddie with the steal. And finished off by Wood.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Suns have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. A drive by Beal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And it's Prince in for Hachimura. And then for Phoenix, Bol. He's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Devin Booker in for Eric Gordon. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in for Allen. Durant against Vanderbilt. And it's Durant missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Suns trail by 15. Booker outside. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists now in this one. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And Davis now top of the key. Clock at 6 from 20 feet out. Phoenix grabs the miss. Beal finds Bol. Booker in the corner. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Booker. Los Angeles calls timeout. Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
And the Suns making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Beal. Prince the pass to Davis. And the Lakers with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bol dishes to Booker. Back to Bol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. It's Prince on the wing. And Bol sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. One off Bol.
It remains Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here now is Dinwiddie. Fires away from way outside. And Bol pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
The Suns shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal, it's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Here's Reeves. Shoots over Beal, and that one comes up a bit short. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Reeves, trying to end the drought. Drills it from outside. Reeves has got 17 now.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And Booker kicks the Bol. O'Neal against Prince. O'Neal passes to Beal. Launches a 3. It's deflected, and it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And originally undrafted, Royce O'Neal's hard work, Richard, has certainly paid off.
Yeah, he's really smart defensively. You can match him up against any opponent's best scorer. And then on the other end, he can help space the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Prince. And it's Russell in for Dinwiddie.
That's his first.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs. He's off on the first.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Good on the second free throw.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now here's Beal. 10 points for him. Pass to Bol. Dishes to Beal. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he just started to falter. His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Deep 2 from Russell. No good there off the double clutch. Suns trail by 8. Left side, Beal. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. He lobs it up.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Russell. Rejected by Booker.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now LeBron. He's got 9. One second left, and that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. They could do nothing wrong in the first quarter, ending with a 14-point lead. Then in the second quarter, the steam was let out of their hot air balloon as they were outscored and outplayed, but they still cling to a 2-point advantage at the half. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we've got second half action for you.